Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our podcast. With me, Nesya Hanifa is your host. Today we'll be discussing an interesting topic, and I also have three special guests today. Today's topic will be about the similarities and differences between Indonesia and your dream country in terms of work culture. So please welcome Izza, Seno, and Deo.
Woo!
Woo! Hi, how are you guys?
Oh, I'm good, of course. Yeah, maybe just a bit tired from all this assignment.
Excitement huh? Also starts to pile up. The final exams are also soon.
Chill, bro. We should take easy for our exam, right?
Don't be like that. It's your fault if you don't pass.
You don't want to repeat class next year, though, right?
Dude, no way. Don't say that.
Alright. Let's discuss the topic for today. Since we're all a college student, surely you've thought about what kind of job you want or where you want to work at, right? Well, speaking of where you want to work, I'm pretty sure you guys have a dream country, right? Where you want to go to or you want to go work at. So tell me, which dream country you want to go to? Let's start with Izza.
For me, my dream country is actually New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand. Why do you pick New Zealand?
The thing is, in New Zealand, the working atmosphere is really comfortable. Did you know that there is no a hierarchy because they prioritize freedom of opinion? They also don't have to wear a dress code for work. And there's also a teamwork, but usually on a small scale and not really organized.
Wow, that's cool. It's understandable to be bothered by using formal clothes all the time, especially when you're in Indonesia. So, there must be a lot of differences from Indonesia's work culture, I suppose?
Not really. I mean, we both prioritize politeness and mutual respect. We also have to be on the deadline, right? Then it's the same like Indonesian. There's a lot of workers in New Zealand who go on to office using private vehicle.
Oh, okay. Well, it turns out there's a little bit of similarities and also differences in terms of work culture. Very interesting. All right, let's move on to Seno. So, which country you want to work at?
For me personally, I want to work in England.
Ooh, a developed country. Okay. So, how's the work culture in England?
As far as I know, in England, you were asked to think out of the box and try some new things. Even if you fail, you just have to learn from it and move on. So you're not just taking orders from your boss like some corporate slave. Also, there are some similarities with Indonesian, like a strict hierarchy you have to respect, a formal suit on the workplace, and socially there are no social wall, and it is very common for a boss to be seen talking with his with street vendor or some office boy. That's very Indonesian things, right?
Yeah, same as Indonesia.
Oh, and also the working demands in England is as high as in Indonesia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the working demand there is very high, which make many of them are hard workers, like us.
That's so cool. I hope Indonesia can be as developed as England. All right. Up next, Deo, tell me, which country you want to work at?
If I want to work in Japan.
Really? I want to work at Japan too.
Yeah, seriously. I think it looks like fun working in Japan.
True. People in Japan are respectful and kind. They bow when they meet their coworkers and always call their superiors or coworkers with honorifics. It's because politeness is also play a big part in business world.
It is true. What she said. When Japanese people go to work, they rarely take private vehicles such as cars and motorbikes, but they choose to take public transportation such as trains. Then the Japanese at works are very focused. They rarely work while chatting and their working time is 12 hours a day. This is very different from the work culture in Indonesia.
Yeah, a little different than Indonesian workers, where they tend to go home on time and like to have a little chit-chat.
Yes, I agree with you. I hope we can work there and we can also adapt to the work culture there. It must be a lot of fun.
Of course. Well, it turns out to be very interesting and also in foreign countries, even though the work culture is different from Indonesia. But that's what makes it unique, right?
That's right. Now I feel more and more want to work there, Lord.
You know you have to graduate first, right?
Seno's right. That's why you should never underestimate your homework and your test. Well, time flies so fast that we already reached the end of this podcast. Thank you all for being my special guests and for spending your time with me, also giving us a lot of new insights. I hope this can be a reference for those who are watching. That's it from me. Thank you all for listening to this podcast. Peace out.